من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فعقروا الناقة وعتوا عن أمر ربهم وقالوا يا صالح ائتنا بما تعدنا إن كنت من المرسلين. In the previous verses, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala explained in detail in regards to the people of Samud and Hazrat Salih alayhi salatu wasalam, and how these people requested Salih alayhi salatu wasalam to bring a miracle that will prove that he is a true Nabi of Allah. And what miracle they asked for? They asked for the pregnant camel to emerge from a rock and it must give birth. Then they will bring Iman upon Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. This miracle they saw before their own eyes, but Salih alayhi salatu wasalam told them that you leave this camel. This is the sign of Allah Ta'ala. This is ayatullah. Let it eat freely in the earth and don't cause any harm. But when kufr is full in the heart, then a person goes to the extent that he even wants to challenge Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. So what these people do? فَعَقَرُوا النَّاقَةَ, they stabbed the camel. A person by the name of Qidar bin Salaf, he went forward and he stabbed this camel. وَعَتَوْا عَنْ أَمْرِ رَبِّهِمْ, and they transgressed, they turned away from the command of their Rabb. Allah's command was leave that camel, but they stabbed that camel. وَقَالُوا يَا صَالِحُ ائْتِنَا بِمَا تَعِدُنَا, and they said, O Salih, bring to us what you promise us. In kunta min al-mursaleen, if you are from amongst the messengers. Meaning you, if you're a true Nabi of Allah, you are warning us of the adhab of Allah Ta'ala. Now we have stabbed the camel, bring the adhab. Show that adhab of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala to us. So this shows that when the islah of a person is not done, when the heart of a person is not corrected, then to what extent a person will go. فَأَخَذَتْهُمُ الرَّجْفَةُ فَأَصْبَحُوا فِي دَارِهِمْ جَاثِمِينَ. Allah Ta'ala says, a earthquake had then seized these people. When they killed the camel, the earthquake came. فَأَصْبَحُوا فِي دَارِهِمْ جَاثِمِينَ, and they lay upon their faces in their own home. They were totally destroyed, totally humiliated in their own homes. Allah Ta'ala destroyed them. Allah Ta'ala further says, فَتَوَلَّى عَنْهُمْ. Hazrat Salih alayhi salatu wasalam turned away from them. وَقَالَ يَا قَوْمِ, and he said, O my nation, لَقَدْ أَبْلَغْتُكُمْ رِسَالَةَ رَبِّي, that most certainly I conveyed to you the message of my Rabb. وَنَصَحْتُ لَكُمْ, I advised you, I gave you nasihat. وَلَكِنْ لَا تُحِبُّونَ النَّاصِحِينَ, but you do not love those people that give advice to you and give nasihat to you. So from here we learn that these people, they put all their energies, they directed all their energies to their properties. A person, he puts his life into his properties, into his wealth. When the adhab of Allah Ta'ala comes, these properties will be of no avail to a person. The people of Hud alayhi salatu wasalam, they were worried about their strength and their power. People that put or direct their energies towards their strength, towards their power, when the adhab of Allah Ta'ala comes, that strength also is of no avail to a person. The people of Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam, they had intelligence, but when the adhab of Allah Ta'ala came, the intelligence was of no avail to them. Now Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala goes to the next incident, and that is the incident of Lut alayhi salatu wasalam. These people, they had directed their energies towards fulfilling their lust and their desires. And because of this, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala destroyed them as well. So here Allah Ta'ala says, وَلُوطًا إِذْ قَالَ لِقَوْمِهِ, and we had sent Lut alayhi salatu wasalam as a Nabi of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. The place where the people of Lut alayhi salatu wasalam resided, that was called Shirq-e-Urdun. This place, Shirq-e-Urdun, it was between Iraq on one side and Sham on the other side. Hazrat Lut alayhi salatu wasalam was actually the nephew of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam's brother's name was Haran, and this was the son of Haran. So when Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam had a problem with his father, and his father told him, you better leave from here, otherwise I'm going to kill you. So at that time Ibrahim alayhi salam made hijrah with the command of Allah Ta'ala. Only two people made hijrah to Ibrahim alayhi salam. The first was his wife Hazrat Sarah. Allah Ta'ala says, فَآمَنَ لَهُ Lut. Lut alayhi salam had brought iman on Ibrahim alayhi salam at that time. وَقَالَ إِنِّي مُهَاجِرٌ إِلَىٰ رَبِّي, and he said, I'm also making hijrah to my Rabb. Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam went to Iraq, and Hazrat Lut alayhi salatu wasalam, initially he came to the area of Palestine. He made gush, he did the work of dawat in Palestine. But he was not the Nabi of Allah Ta'ala at that time. Later on, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala granted him nubuwwat. And Allah Ta'ala sent him to this place Shirq-e-Urdun. These people were involved in this evil of sodomy. There were approximately 5 towns that were here. And the capital of this town was called Sadum. That is where we get the word sodomy from. So go to this town and work amongst these people in this town. So Allah Ta'ala says that that Lut alayhi salam, we sent him as a Nabi. إِذْ قَالَ لِقَوْمِهِ, remember the time when he said to his nation, أَتَأْتُونَ الْفَاحِشَةَ مَا سَبَقَكُمْ بِهَا مِنْ أَحَدٍ مِنَ الْعَالَمِينَ, that you have come with such an indecent act which no one in the world had preceded you in. That this is such a evil that even animals don't go to this type of an act, and nobody in the world has done such an act, and you people are coming towards such an act. We'll continue from here, inshallah.